It's like a ginger, getting very much so like a burnt orange ginger. All right, y'all, I just want to say real quick before the video starts, I really made sure I tried my best to make this video very informational, very informative, very helpful, just learning off of our mistakes or things we could have did better, however you want to call it. Me and my bestie are not hairstylists by any means. These are just what we did at home, and we just wanted to do a little video on it, and I hope it helps somebody. If it helps at least one person, I'm good. I just definitely recommend that you watch the full video all the way through. If you're deciding to do this process yourself, I would definitely recommend just watching the whole video at least once or twice before you even touch your head, sis, okay? So yeah, y'all, let's just get into the video. What's up, y'all? We finna just jump right into this video. Y'all saw the title. It's been a minute since I did that, you know, just skip the whole long intro stuff. So y'all, right now I'm just showing y'all what y'all need. Me and my best friend did this at home, y'all, for the first time. We are not hairstylists, didn't really know what we was doing. I feel like we just knew enough, you feel me, to get the job done. Watched a few YouTube videos per usual. So yeah, y'all, I'm just going in with that BW2 bleach, which is the same bleach I be using to bleach, not on my wigs, just any type of bleach. And you of course want to go in with some developer. I went in with 5 scoops of this bleach in this small mixing bowl, y'all, but we made it work. And I end up going with that 30 volume developer just because this is her natural hair, and I don't know if y'all know, but the higher the volume, basically the faster, the more it processes, if that makes any sense. So I chose the 30 over the 40. And yeah, y'all about to see us. This was basically just like a trial and error experience, to be very honest with you. I basically just wanted her hair how she wanted it, and I tried to like do my little research going into it, but we kind of just was winging it. But I'm gonna definitely be telling y'all some tips and tricks as we go throughout this video, just to help you, so that you don't mess the process up. Not to say that we messed it up, but there's some things that we definitely could have did better. So now that I know what I know from bleaching my bestie's natural hair, I feel like I can give y'all some tips of what to do. So now y'all see me going in with the clips that y'all saw me show y'all earlier, and I'm just basically sectioning her hair into 4 sections, and that's how we're going to be working while during this entire process. So we just put a towel around her, and we had t-shirts on that we did not care about because y'all, hello, we working with a strong chemical called bleach. So I'm taking one of those sections, I'm splitting them in half, and y'all, I just went right in with that bleach. And all right, we finna just right here right now. When it came to this section, you guys, we stayed on this section way too long, and by I really mean myself. When bleaching, which I heard about this in a video, but it's a matter of actually just acting on certain things. When you hear them, you have to work fast, especially if you want to achieve getting a whole same one color around your head. You have to act fast, because keep in mind, while you're working and taking a long time on one section, that section is processing faster than all the others. So this section, long story short, came out very much so lighter than the other 3, just because I stayed on this section. Now keep in mind, you do want to make sure you get every strand. I feel like that's what made me stay on this section too long. I was so focused on, let me make sure I got every strand saturated, that I end up staying on the section too long. So just wanted to put that out there. So if you're trying to do this, or you just curious as to how the process works, that you will not basically over process one of your sections. So yes, I'm just going through her hair. She did detangle her hair before this process. You definitely want to make sure you do that. It makes the process way much more easier. You don't have to deal with anything getting tangled. You already putting bleach on your hair. So yes, just make sure it's, you know, detangled. But yeah, y'all, honestly, what I did here, and this is sped up, I could have stopped and just went on to another section. I did have my bestie helping me, like we both was helping each other throughout this process. Let me slow down. We both helped each other throughout this process. So she actually was starting on a section on the other side of her head while I moved on to the other section. So basically, this is self-explanatory, y'all. You literally just putting bleach on all the sections, making sure you get every strand. Like I said, the faster you work, the better, because you'll most likely get, you know, the same color all the way around your hair, if that makes any sense at all, because it'll all process the same, and one won't be lighter than the other, etc. So yeah, another tip I would add, you guys, is to do the roots last if you can. Even if you go on section by section, just to start with the bottom of the hair and work your way to the roots, because the roots of your hair are, depending on your hair type, the roots of your hair are usually thinner. Like on my bestie's head, the roots of her hair, she has thick hair, but it's also fine at the same time, if that makes any sense. So her roots processed way faster than her ends did, which will make more sense because the ends of her hair are fuller. I don't know how to explain it any better than that, y'all. So yeah, just depending on your hair type, just if you have any thinner sections, you want to just do that last. Like something like your edges, you can do that last because it's not going to take as much time for those to lighten up because your hair is thinner in the front. So I hope I'm making sense, y'all. I know I've been talking a lot, just trying to, explain the process, because now that I know better, when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you can help other people out and hope their situation is better. It's just all over better experience. We're just all learning. So yeah, I'm about to just let y'all watch me do this. And we did leave this bleach on for, I don't even know, y'all. Honestly, we got to talking. I know it was almost an hour, I want to say. By the time we started on the first section, ended with the last, it was almost an hour. That was too long. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't have been that long. But yeah, it's trial and error, y'all. We learned. See, y'all, this right here is a prime example. Look at me. I'm running my mouth, still running my hands through the same two sections. And that would explain why my bestie's hair turned out darker in the front. Now I want to start on it while I'm talking about it. But yeah, the front of her hair got bleach on my face. Y'all, please be careful with this bleach. It burns. Please wear gloves. I'm an idiot for not even mentioning that in the beginning of this video. But I don't think we showed y'all having gloves, but y'all, I would even recommend just watching this video like twice before you even begin to do anything to your head. Please learn from me and my bestie's experience if you trying to just go in and do this for the first time. And of course there's a first for everything, but if your experience could be good the first time, like, why not just allow that to be? You feel me? But anyways, so yeah, I'm just going with that section. Please, like I said, use them gloves because bleach burns. It burns. If it sits on your skin too long, it freaking burns. So however, my bestie said she was good during like the bleaching process on her hair and her scalp and stuff. So I don't really know what that's about, but all I know is when it gets on your hands and stuff like that and it sticks and you keep it there, it burns. So anyway, enough rambling about the fact that bleach burns your freaking skin. So we just put that towel back on her, of course, and y'all see how the top of her head still looks like the same natural color. Meanwhile, that first section in the back is already like literally honey blonde. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole point of working fast, so all your sections can just match. That was kind of what I was getting at. Like, y'all seen it in live action. Her hair is still dark, and then by the time that section was just getting lighter and lighter and lighter, we like, okay, we need to wash the bleach out. You see what I'm saying? And the front of her hair didn't get the same amount of processing time as the back. So again, that's why it's literally like blonde. As you can see, every time we lift her hair up right there, you can see that section and the difference in color in her hair. So anyways, yeah, y'all, just wanted to add that in there. Please try to work as fast as you can when you're bleaching your hair. I'm not even gonna lie, we was having a great conversation. Like, only if y'all knew what we was talking about. Like, I freaking love my bestie. I love you because I know she gonna watch this video. I freaking love my bestie. Like, we just be talking and being besties or whatever, and I freaking love her. Like, she's just the absolute best. So we saw this one video on bleaching hair, y'all, and the girl said, shout out to her, the lady said that when you spray the water on it, it slows down the processing of the bleach, if that makes any sense at all. This is what her hair looked like after the first bleaching process, as y'all can see. And yes, I said first bleaching process. Just stay tuned to the end of the video to see as to why I'm saying that, because yes, we had to do this again. But yeah, y'all, we just going in with some conditioner. This was actually like color, I don't know if it was called color neutralizing conditioner or something like that, but it was actually conditioner meant for color, which is good. But if you don't have it, just use any type of conditioner. It's all about restoring that moisture back into the hair, y'all. After you bleach your hair, moisture, 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 moisture. Like, it's so freaking important because you just put a chemical in your hair. So yeah, we just conditioned her hair. She actually ended up washing it in the shower and all that good stuff. And now we just going in with our dyes now. Another thing I want to mention, y'all, when it comes to the actual dyeing your hair process and whatever color you choose, I just want y'all to know, the lighter that you bleach your hair, or the longer that you leave the bleach on, or the longer you process the hair, and the lighter the hair is, the more brighter and opaque, well, I'm not gonna say opaque, the color is gonna be like, the color is gonna be the color, but at the same time, you can also control how light or dark the color is depending on how much you process your hair. I hope this is making sense. I feel like I'm talking in circles, but basically we got my bestie hair to about like a honey blondish type of color. If we would have got it like to a blonde, like kind of how it is in the back, as y'all gonna see, that turned out way brighter than the front, if that makes any sense. So the longer you process the hair, the most likely the brighter your color will be. And the less you process it, like say you only lift it to like a lighter brown, then you're not gonna get as such a bright color, if that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense, y'all. I really do. But as y'all see, like the back section turned up, it ended up being lighter and kind of brighter. It's gonna be closer to the true color that's on the bottle of your dye, if that makes sense. So I believe I used Orange Blaze and I used Sunrise Orange or something like that. I will have everything in the description box. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that somewhere in the beginning of this video, like through text. But yeah, y'all can just check out the description boxes to see exactly what I used. I used the BW2 Bleach. I used the Clairol Developer. Both of those are by Clairol. And then I used 2 Adore dyes. Only 2 bottles of dye, y'all. And we used all the dye like at the very end of this process. We end up using everything. My bestie kept her hair how it was, how we did this process. She kept it like that for like a week or 2 or something like that. Oh, I got the hiccups, bro. Yeah, this was the finishing result of my bestie's hair, and clearly you could tell that we processed the back first, but it's still so cute. Like, look at her curls. Bestie, turn to the back a little bit. Ooh, I got the hiccups.
Get into it.
And we just beat our faces or whatever, but yeah, that's how her hair, period. And that's how her curls, how her hair and everything turned out. It's like a ginger, getting very much so like a burnt orange ginger. It's cute. All right, y'all, I had to mute it because at this point in the video, I'm literally ending the video, but no, the video's not over yet. I'm finna get ahead of myself, but I just want to say, if you ever want to go over the hair again, people do bleach their hair a second time or whatever. They had to go through this in stages, processes, whatever. We were trying to prevent that, but we actually end up going back in. Instead of doing what we did, like putting the color on and then bleaching it, just go in and bleach it a second time. We were on edge and skeptical about it. After she saw her hair the first time, we were just like, we don't know if we should bleach it again because we just bleached it. That's a lot of over processing, but people do that. So I feel like that's what we should have did, instead of putting the color on and then trying to bleach it all over again, and then, you know, like bleach it on top of the color, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, I feel like if you need to go over some spots or anything, or you're not liking it the first go around, then you need to just do that second bleaching process again before applying the color. She did have some dark spots like in her edges and everything, and it was just, as y'all seen, some pieces were darker or whatever. So we just decided to just do the whole entire process. In some areas we didn't, you know, like overdo it and just go over the whole head. No, we decided to just keep as simple as we could and just go over the areas that were like really dark, and then y'all, we end up going over those areas with more dye, because mind you, like we bleaching it again, so we stripping the color away all over again. So then we went over her whole head again with color, and this is how her hair turned out after she straightened it. It's super cute, y'all. Like, I think she liked it way better. Actually, I know she liked it better, y'all. But yes, we end up using all the dye. That was the entire process. I really hope that we were able to help some people throughout this process. And yeah, just watch this video once or twice before you decide to just do your hair, before just going straight into it. But yeah, if y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and thank y'all so much for watching this video. Hope it was helpful. Never asked what you love, pick up the phone when you home. All I ever asked was you show me some love.